And this is your weight vest. Now there's good and bad things about the vest, and the good thing about it is it takes the weight off your waist, okay? So particularly if you have got a 5mm suit on, say down in Sydney in the winter or something like that, and you've got this line of lead going right across your spine. Now, when you're kicking around, your spinal area gets a fair bit of work, just the way, the positioning and the kicking style. And it's probably not the greatest thing to have a lot of weight sitting across there and right next to your kidneys and things like that. And so a vest can help that. If you have lower back trouble, a vest is ideal for that. It brings the weights off your belt here, off your waist, and puts them in the center of your back. Let me just show you. So it's going to look like this. See, in the center of the back there, that's where your weights are going to go. And I'll show you a bit about how to put them on. Okay, and so it means when you do your duck dive, you do not have to use so much energy to actually get rolling, because you've got this weight on this section of your body, your upper body, as opposed to all here. So quite often you drop your head down and you just go whoa. So it can be quite an effortless duck dive, and that's a good thing about the weight vests. Okay, something about the weight vests that are not so good, and that is the fact that they're hard to shuck. Hard to shuck. Maybe I should say they're more difficult, where you got a weight belt with an end here and you just go whack, pull it out and the weight drops off. That's ideal. So in a situation like this, now this is probably the best design one, and it can be put on like so. This here, that's that side, and this one here has a couple of different solutions, and this side here, up there. It's a little awkward putting on. So here we go. There we go. It can be put on like this. Now, you could get out of this fairly quickly by doing that. Okay? Remember, you've got your suit on and you've got it full of weight, so it's not going to be as easy as I've just done it here, but you can do it. Okay. I would not be looking at dropping 2 buckles here to try and get it off. You could get pretty practiced at it, so maybe I should revise that. You could get practiced at it and be able to go click like so, and have it fall off. So there we go. Looks almost like a movie. Okay, so the other thing about this is we can do this in a different way, where it's one click. If I remember rightly, we can do this. Goes through here and goes across the chest. This is the beauty about this one. Okay, we can do it up with this one click here. So once you got here, this one here clicks away like so, and yeah, so that's not bad. It's not quite as solid and easy to get at. If you were wanting to save your twin on the bottom, you would much rather have a nice big belt to grab onto and go warm and then grab the person. So if that was an emergency situation, you would not be wanting to try and reach around here and take the weight vest off. But if someone was coming up from the depth and gets halfway up and realizes, I got to ditch this weight belt to be safe, well, he could be practicing. He could go whack, bang, it's gone, and that would be ideal. Okay, so one of those things is that sometimes things have a difficulty, but practice makes it so it's not difficult. Okay, all right. One of the things with most of these is that they can roll up on your neck when you dive, and as a solution, they've often given us a piece of call this stretchy line. You clip it onto the bottom of here, and then that clicks into your weight belt. So the solution is to have a weight belt with some weights in and have a vest with that in. But the only problem is that you think about it, ditching your weights now means click on the top and your weight belt. So a little bit more work to do. Once again, practice will make it more safe. I don't think it'll make it as safe as a straight weight belt, but it will be safer. Okay, now there's a couple of designs of these that I need to tell you about, because once again, when you're talking about safety systems for you or your family, you've got to think about this. There's a couple of them. One of them has 3 clips down the front. Okay, now you think about safety situation, all of a sudden click, click, click. That's kind of not what you want. Small ones, you've got gloves on your hands. So I would stay away from any of them that has too many movements to ditch your weight. We're talking safety here. You want as little as possible between you and a safe diving situation. Okay, these ones here, you open them up like so, and you buy these flat weights, and they slip into these compartments somehow. There we go. A little bit of opening up, there we go, and they slip into there like so. And you can get these, this is like a 1 pound, you can get 2 pound, and you can carry a fair bit of weight on your back in that situation. Okay, that's handling the ballast.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. You can check out more content on our YouTube channel. Visit one of our stores and shop online at www.spearfishing.com.au.